Today on Go Island, we are spending some time with our community's most valuable resource, the children. We're here at Munchkin Land in Parksville. It's brand new and it's open. On today's show, the value of donating blood, running the length of Vancouver Island, and music to your ears. That and more in the next 30 minutes. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and today we are inside the new Munchkin Land at Family Place in Parksville. It opened at the end of March. It's a place where children can come and learn and grow and explore and use their imaginations alongside their caretakers, their parents, their grandparents. There's a strong focus on multi-generational interaction here at Munchkin Land. There's even some involvement from the students at Bolinas Secondary School, and we're going to tell you about that later on this edition of Go Island. Now, if the white walls look a little different than the Munchkin Land you're used to, don't worry. There are things in process now where the artwork and the painting from local artists are going to start bringing even more creativity into Munchkin Land. We're going to start things off today with Rayanne LaPlante. She's a little bit scared about giving blood, but she met a lady who really reinforced the importance of giving blood and the value that it can have in saving a life. What didn't come out in that story, and a very moving story it was, is that Rayanne did not sit long enough and have her cookies and juice, and she did faint partway through that interview. Way to take one for the team, Rayanne. Glad you're okay. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. This is Monica Bradbury, and she's a teacher at Bolinas Secondary School here in Parksville. You have students at Munchkin Land today.
I do, yes.
They're well beyond 6 years old. What are they doing here?
They are here as part of my pilot project with Home Economics. It's called a co-op, where I have foods and family studies combined, and we have a double block every day. So we come here twice a week, and we work with multi-generational age groups in what we call CAN teams, Community Action Network teams. Okay. So my students are placed in different groups in the program through BLT. So I have my Stone Soup Kitchen team. I have a team that's working out building an organic garden. They're not in the garden at the moment, but we have the Stone Soup Garden team that we're building here. We have a Science World team. So we were just, as a class, over in Science World yesterday doing more training and coming back and bringing it to preschool. We have students, high school students working in the literacy program.
Wow.
So I have students out in the community with the BLT programs.
And you referred to BLT, that's Building Learning Together.
Correct.
in District 69 with the schools.
Yes.
Fantastic stuff happening out here in Parksville, Qualicum. And this was sort of a dream of yours
Yes.
that germinated about a year and a half ago.
That's correct, yes.
And it's now in fruition. Is it too early to tell if it's successful?
I'd say we're on the way. It's going to take time for people to get used to it. It's not traditional learning, it's experiential, it's hands-on. The students are working in a setting rather than learning by books, so they're learning by doing and not by writing and regurgitating.
Is it augmented with the theory?
A little bit. It's more inquiry-based learning. I have them do research on something that interests them. So when we're here for family studies twice a week, they can go back and they can do research on something that interests them related to human development over the course. So it's augmented in that way.
I don't know if it's obvious or not. What kind of things are the students actually learning
when they're here?
When they're here.
Some of my students will tell you they have never worked harder in their life. They've never learned so much in their life because you're on and they're here, and they didn't realize it was so engaging and interacting to work with multi-generations, right? So they're learning about running children's programs. I've got some students going on into ECE, some that want to be teachers, some that love working in the background. I've got my student in the Technology Center loves working with seniors, and she might go on in that field. So it's a real opportunity for them to try everything out and see what they like and get experience in all kinds of fields.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks
for being here today. It is public day here at Munchkin Land, and twice a week the secondary school students from Bolinas are on site as well. You can get more information through the School District 69 website. We're going to head down to Victoria now and introduce you to a woman who is running. A lot of people run, but they don't run the entire length of Vancouver Island, and they don't do it for a cause that is very, very personal. Here's Jen Moranis. To get more information and to find out how you can contribute to the island-wide run, you can visit the website that you see on your screen. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I don't have to be on alert now because none of my children are here today. It's someone else's concern at this point. But this is a great place to hang out with your kids. We're in Munchkinland in Parksville. It's only been open for about 6 weeks now. It's organized under the umbrella of Building Learning Together, and they do a whole lot of programs in the Oceanside area, part of School District 69. There's an exploration center here in Parksville. There's an adventure center in Qualicum Beach. There's the Discovery Center in French Creek. There's Storybook Village in Qualicum Beach. There's Mother Goose. There's Mother Goose Goes to School. The best thing you can do to get a sense of the wide range of wonderful programs offered through BLT is visit the School District 69 website. We're going to spend some more time here with the kids, our most valuable community resource, after a short break. Still ahead today on Go Island, children, music, and what it takes to get here. And in the kitchen with our island chef, it's smoky guacamole. That and more still ahead today on Go Island. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and the energy in here at Munchkinland in Parksville Family Place is fabulous. It's all part of Building Learning Together, and that there, the lady all dressed up, is Mother Goose. She travels around the community sharing stories, reading stories, and promoting literacy in children aged 0 to 6. Building Learning Together is a non-profit organization. You can get all the details and the schedules of the variety of different events that take place all the time through the School District 69 website. We enjoy hearing the music. We enjoy watching the children play the instruments, but as Jocelyn Matwee shows us next, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to get the children to this point. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and we are in Munchkinland, reverting back to our childhood, and it would have been even more fabulous than it was if we had places like this to hang out and spend our early years in. Lorraine Celine is a program coordinator with Building Learning Together. Have I got it right in that it's an umbrella organization for a bunch of different programs in the Oceanside area?
Yes, we're a literacy overview, and we have a number of programs that we want to encompass literacy from the earliest birth, pre-birth, to our oldest citizens in this community. And we want to link into businesses, we want to link into stores. We want everybody to know about us because literacy is a community, and we like to see the community here. That's what Munchkinland is. We've got the stores, we've got the shops, and then we want to have those real people involved with us as well.
You mentioned right off the top literacy. I don't see anybody reading books at this particular moment. I see lots of free play, lots of imagination at work. How is that connected directly then to literacy?
Well, that's the fascinating and wonderful thing that we're doing here, is that literacy is the breadth of learning. It's the meat of learning, and the writing and that's the output. That's sort of the end result. When they are inspired to learn, children, and they're doing it with mom and dad and people that they love, and they have their 100% attention. Nobody's doing laundry, nobody's answering the phone, there's no texting happening here. It's that interaction one-on-one with who they're with, and that speaks volumes to growth, brain development, personal development, the soul's development. So
and it's key in those years,
literacy.
those early years, 0 to 6, which
absolutely.
is what this is targeted towards.
Yeah, 0 to 6, the brain is growing exponentially, and we're capitalizing on that. And parents, despite what looks simple, the petting of a little cat or the interaction with trucks and toys, but that is linking neurons and synapses and language development, social development.
My children have just entered the school system here in District 69, and I sort of got the sense that it was more progressive maybe than other districts in the region, and I asked someone about it, and they said that's because we have Deb Davenport,
well,
who's now retired.
Yes, Deb has just retired, and I've worked with Deb for 15 years. I've been involved with Munchkinland in those years, and Deborah was hired 15 years ago to support reading and literacy in this community, and our district was very progressive. And rather than focus on the school system, they looked a little bit outside the box, and they said, what can we do before the children actually enter the school system? And amongst quite a bit of controversy, Deborah came in and began a Mother Goose and Friends program. We touched 500 families. It began, and it began with the community and Deborah inspiring people to come forward and work with children. And we had no building, we had no Munchkin lands, we had Deborah basically inspiring people to get together. And as a community, we did. We had public health nurses, we had business people, we had myself working with a different agency, and off the side of our desk we got together. But here we are, 15 years later.
We're going to talk more about Munchkin Land, talk to some of the parents, maybe meet some of the kids, but first, here's your Get Up and Go calendar. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and today we are at Munchkin Land at Family Place in Parksville. It's only been open about 6 months. We're talking about multi-generational free play and encouragement of imagination and brilliance in children. And we've got 4 generations here. Michelle Milligan is a Parksville resident.
Hi.
Who have we got with you today?
Okay, we've got my daughter, Olivia. Olivia, say hi. Can you say hi? Hi. This is my Nana, Margaret, and my mom, Diane, and my son, Easton.
Wow.
And yeah, we're just really enjoying. We are so happy to have Munchkin Land in the community now. It's been awesome to have a place for us to be able to come and kind of let them loose. And
Do you come regularly?
yeah, we try to come. Yeah, I've been trying to come since it's been open about once a week or so. And yeah, it's been great. Kind of make a day of it, and we can go for lunch after. So it's been a really nice addition to the community. We're so excited to have it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank
Thanks.
you.
Oh, what a nice family, having a great time here at Munchkin Land. We're going to throw things over now to your island chef, Michael Williams. Where do you think we should put the boat? In the water here, maybe? Yeah, is that a good place for it? Cool. Okay, now it's just playtime. When you're around a bunch of kids, no distractions, in a creative environment like Munchkin Land, it's really easy to bond and learn and experience the imagination of young children. That brings us to the end of this edition of Go Island. For more information on building learning together, visit their website. You guys want to say bye? Bye. 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 Bye.